What is up, YouTube? It's Midwest Raider coming at you with a new video for my channel here at Midwest Raider here on YouTube. If you guys are interested in any more videos regarding various DJ equipment or DJ type blog, please like and subscribe. Please pass me on. Please let everybody know that Midwest Raider is making some okay videos. I really appreciate that, and thank you so much for watching this one. So if you're interested in the Denon DJ Prime 4, this is what I'm going to talk about here today. Just a quick overview of the system and a few things to think about if you're thinking about purchasing this. This is not a full review. I'll kind of probably go into more of an opinion video on it as well after this, but this is just going to be a general quick overview and a couple things to think about if you're thinking about getting the Denon DJ Prime 4. So this is probably one of the biggest investments I've ever made in for DJ equipment. This thing will definitely set you back, you know, $1,500 or so if you're interested in getting it. So it is definitely an investment, and if you're going to make a pretty big investment and make sure that it's going to make you a better DJ and it's going to make whatever you're doing easier. Those are things to think about. Sorry for the weird camera angle here, guys, but it's kind of hard to show this controller because it's very big without, you know, having somebody help you. So I'm going to kind of go at this angle here, and then I'm going to give you a shot straight down at it so you guys can kind of get an overview of what is going on. So some of the things that I've learned so far with this is it definitely has a level up on software and, you know, things that you need to do to get it going. So you definitely have to hook this up and do updates with it and you know, learn how to use it. And that's the reason why I've had this probably for about 2 months and I have not used it for a gig yet. I cannot say it's gig ready because I'm still learning about it, guys. It's kind of crazy, and it's not because you know, I'm not super technical, which I'm not, but it's just that I haven't had time to apply myself because I've been doing all kinds of other things, just like everybody else out there, that I haven't had a true time to keep, you know, use it, DJ on it, do all kinds of things, and I want to make sure before I take it out there that I definitely know what I'm doing. So take your time with it, learn about it. I mean, it's nothing, like if you DJ'd before, it's nothing that you haven't used. It's just that instead of all this stuff being on your laptop, which I'm used to, DJing from, you know, software, it's all here in front of you. Here, so it's just a little different for me. I'm not saying I don't know how to use this. I'm just saying that take your time with it, learn it. There's extra things that you normally don't have, like and so it just takes a minute to get used to it. And I like to be super prepared and super over you know, that I absolutely know where everything is, how to toggle all the buttons and how everything works before I jump in and use it for, you know, performing. So I definitely like to overdo things. So that's just my style, and I think it helps me when I actually perform, because then I don't have any hiccups. I don't forget, oh, where's that button, or where's this, or where's that. So definitely a learning curve, and make sure that you got that learning curve down. My second overview on this and thoughts is it is very big controller. Got my tape measure out here, and I mean, you can look up the specs on the website, but it is 17 inches deep, 29 inches long, about 3.5 from the table, but then with your screen up, it's about 9 inches tall with the screen up. This thing weighs 27 pounds. It is very heavy, very cumbersome. So it is definitely something to think about if you're going to be thinking about taking this with you. If you put it in a good, which I suggest, a good travel case, good flight case, this thing is going to weigh a good 40 pounds. And so once you have set it up, yes, it's all there. There's no laptop to worry about. You fire it up, it's very quick, and you're ready to go. But it definitely is, you know, a little heavy, a little cumbersome. a little weird to carry around for yourself. So those are definitely some things to think about. And then I want to go into talking about the actual software and quick start of this unit. So when you first get it, you're definitely going to have to do an update right away. So you're going to do the update, and that might take you a little time as well. And then you're going to have to load your music on DJ Prime software. So you're going to have to put all your crates, all your music, you definitely can get it all in there, and then it scans it, and then it's going to make it ready for this machine here. But that's all going to take you some time, guys, and that's time that you haven't even taken to just start playing and using this. And that's things that I've been learning as well, learning how to use DJ Prime software, which I have never done. So that's another thing that you don't have to use it, but it's pretty much something you're going to want to do to be able to get your crates and your music and everything ready for this machine. Also, this machine, you can put a hard drive. I have a video out there on that. You can put a hard drive in it, and you can have your music, and it's all ready to go. So I finally was able to do that, and I got all the music that I want in it. A lot of my library fit in it, which was awesome. You can use, I don't think there's any limit on the size of a hard drive as long as it fits. I think a 2.5 size hard drive to get it in there. You can use, up to however many gigs you can get in that size. So you definitely can hold a lot of music. And I was just able to do that and get everything updated and get everything good to go. So I'm good to go on this unit as of now. I was also able to get my logos in the platforms, in the platters here, and that was exciting too. So those are all little things that I do have some other videos on if you guys are interested, how to get your logos in the platters, how to get your hard drive in, so check those out as well if you're interested. But other than that, like I said, there's just a lot of technology in this and a lot of little things that you have to learn even before you start using it. And so it's been a definite process for me to get this done. So now I kind of gave you guys a little overview. I'll kind of bring it down and show you a little bit of what this has going for it and the positives that I like about it so far. Like I said, this is not going to be like a full review about showing you what how to get everything going. This is going to be a basic overview of the buttons and the things that this unit has. So let me break and we'll come right back with the overview on this controller. Alright, so what's up, guys? This is just I'm just going to show you a quick close view of the controller so you can kind of see where everything is going. That way when I'm pointing at everything later, you'll kind of have an idea for where everything is at. So up here is going to be your your master control, your booth control, your zone control, and your FX2. On this side is going to be your mic information with high and low and level and on and off and all that, and also here's your FX1 controller, your loops, hot cue, roll, slicer, play, stop. Here's going to be your 4-channel mixer, pretty much just like a mixer. Here's your control panel up here for the screen and everything you'll do. 4-channel mixer, you can kind of switch it through. Pads, same thing on the other side. Move in, out. You can switch out your channels, your fader, contour. You got your headphone jack. You got both 3.5 and quarter jack. On the back, you definitely have a bunch of control. You have microphones. You have two ports there. You have all your inputs, 4-channel. You can have a switch in between phono and line. You have RCAs, And you have balanced XLRs, your power, link, USB links, USB ports, your power, and a lock on the back there. Of course, your cord to plug it in. And like I said, there's that little kickstand for your screen. All right, I'm going to stop from here and take you back to my other view up top so I can kind of just go over it generally again for you. All right, guys, so I'm back. Sorry for the angle here, but it's kind of hard to get this whole controller in a view without having somebody help you. And I, of course, don't have anybody assisting me at the moment, so this is the best I can do for you guys. But you can see this is a very big controller. It has a lot of bells and whistles, and let's just go over a little bit over it. I'll fire it on, kind of show you a few things. I'll go into a little bit more how everything works in another video, but this is just a quick, dry, simple view of everything that it's going to have on it for you to perform with. So I gave you a view about all around it, and then I'm kind of, like I said, I'll make one more video and kind of show you some functions and some tips and tricks and stuff that I've learned over time using it, having some errors and some issues and all kinds of things. I really do love this controller. It's definitely going to help me, but like I said, I just had tech issues, and not by Denon's fault, probably my fault, because just I'm not super techy. So just the learning curve of it has thrown me off. But I'll just go over a quick view. I showed you guys the view, and I'll kind of just show you where everything is at and how everything so far is set up. Like I said, I'm not going to show you particular everything, but this is just a quick, dry video of everything that's going on with this. So on this side, you have your mic controls. We went over that, and you're going to have your level, of course, your on and off. You can turn the mic on and off, low, high, a little bit of echo, and then you have your echo on and off as well, and the volumes according to that. Over here you can have a manual loop, so you can adjust with the toggle. You can adjust the loop, and then you lock it in with the buttons. You also have a slip and a vinyl control mode. You got your pitch lock over here, right there. It's actually very good button. Feels very good, and it's very, I would say, accurate as well. Platters feel good. Not a lot of tension, so they kind of slip around a little bit, in my opinion. I wish there was a little bit more tension, but other than that, they actually feel pretty good, very smooth. But you can kind of overslip them a little bit. You got your track start and stop, jump beat, a sync button here, and then your cues here, and full 4 track pads that have hot loop, roll, and slicer, a shift, your pitch bends buttons over here. You also have a beat grid, which you can adjust over here, and the parameters on the bottom. You have a full featured 4-channel controller in the middle, and then you have your main toggle to for your screen up here. The screen is very nice, LED screen, backlit, very nice screen, just perfect amount of space for what you need. Letters are actually big, and they're not like super skinny. We'll fire it on in just a second, but I just kind of wanted to go over this real quick. You got your meters right here, very good, very bright, you can see everything. Of course, you got your FX, you can use them on both sides, and you're going to have your level, high, mid, low, and your sweep FX, which is really cool because you can use FX without going to your top part. So if you're just doing stuff really quick in the mix, you just adjust with the knob, and it'll add effects to your song, so you can cue out and that kind of stuff really fast, which is very cool, I think, in my opinion. So you have an echo, a filter, a wash, and a noise, which is great for transitions. So it's really cool. So then you can switch through your left and right, and you're through on your mixer as well, which is very cool. So everything's very well thought out, very quick for performing. So I really like it so far. On this side, you have your master volume, you have a zone and a booth, and then you have all your card readers. So you have 2 USB and an SD card reader as well. You have your eject button, so you can safely take out those items as needed. On this side, this is the same thing as the other side, so I won't really go back into that, but you definitely have everything identical to your other side, so there's no loops or changes for you, but you still have your control pads and your platters and everything. You also have a LED screen in there, so it usually show, you know, the art logo, but if not, it'll show the standard Denon DJ symbol, or you can put your logos, which I have a video out there as well if you guys are interested in that. Let's fire it on and see how quick it is to fire on. So I'm not counting, but you know, it's probably going to take a good 30 seconds and then you're good to go. You literally can start loading songs on in about 30 seconds, which is pretty good because I know some laptops don't fire up that fast. And then even if they do fire up that fast, then by the time you actually load your software that you're using, and so I'm already up, I just have to pick my hard drive I'm using. We'll go to my songs here. I can go up to some singles that I know I have right away. Boom, boom, I loaded a song. I'm already on deck, ready to go. I can queue up my music because I have some saved hot points on that one. So I can automatically queue up some hot points. Or I can start it from my first one. So it's all ready to go very quick, and I'm already playing music. So I think that's the key I like about it, is that you're going to lose that laptop and you're going to be able and officially to just boom, start into your music right away and not have to worry about some of those load times, which is very cool. So as you can see, it has many lights, a lot going on. Like I said, I did get my logo in there. You notice when the track is going that it is symboling that it is playing. The meter is going. So your channels 1 and 2 are going to be here. So 1 and 2. Sorry, everything is backwards on the camera, but 1 and 2. And then of course your 3 and 4 on the ends. So your middle and then on the ends. So, and like I said, you can switch those, like if you have other things hooked up on the outputs, you can switch them so you can go outside of, here. So if you're playing, an external source like record players or a tablet, or even if you hooked up your laptop, you can still play, because it's 4 channels, you can still play whatever you need to get done. Like I said, everything is very good. Crossfader is very nice. Buttons are very nice. Everything is pretty well made. I'm very impressed with it. Go ahead and stop that song. Kind of show you the screen here. The screen is perfect size in my opinion. They don't shrink down the letters, and you can actually zoom things up a little bit, but everything is perfect size. Touchscreen works very well. Can definitely get into whatever you need very quickly. All kinds of options here, guys. But I wanted to show you quickly how to get to the menu. You just hold down the toggle. There you go. You can get to your 4 decks you want to do, or how you want them to play. Change your view. There we go. Now you got to your utility page here, where you can go to the sources you have. which I only have one source, the main hard drive, but you could throw in a USB stick and you could play off that just as fast. It's very fast loading, very quick. Also, I wanted to show you the utility. I know you guys can't see that very well, but this has all your preferences, all your levels. Also on the end is where you would find your updates, well, that's where you can do your updates. You won't find them there, but that's where you do your updates. Also has all your preparation and everything in there. You can colorize your decks for what color you want them to show up for you. So notice this is red, and that corresponds with the red. Blue corresponds with the blue, a little light green and dark green over there, and then you can change those if you want. You want an orange, boom, there's orange there. Purple, purple. So it's very cool. You can make it, you can pretty much make everything your own, which is perfect, and just everything you need to get going. And like I said, everything is very responsive. Like I said, the platters, in my opinion, are a little slippery, but you just have to get used to it. So that's my opinion. But other than that, there's so much on here that, like I said, you definitely have to learn how to use the interface and learn how to find your songs and learn where everything is before you jump in anything, or you're going to be kind of lost. So there is a search where you can search your music, and then a keyboard pops up. But you can notice that some of these songs are in red, and that's what I'm having some issues with. So I'm gonna have to go in there and find out why those songs are not showing up. Like I said, I recently did some stuff on the hard drive, so I'll just have to find out what I did. But I'm sure, like I said, it's my fault and not the controller's fault. But some of my older stuff that I already had in here is still working just fine. And like I said, you can find something, load it. It's very fast. This one, I don't have a hot cue on it, so you can see how fast I can do that. Boom, right there is the beginning of the song. So right there, it's very cool. I mean, very easy. Once you start learning everything, and that, like I said, I still haven't had anything to learn, but a very cool piece of equipment. Like I said, this is just a dry, simple basics. I will go into a few other things and tips and tricks in my next video, but I just wanted to bring this to you and show you guys what is capable with it. And there's so much that is capable, and I love the technology, and I love how it's going to help me. I will go into a little bit of features and options with the zones and the booth in my next video, and hook up a mic, show you that everything works good. But I just wanted to kind of give you a quick overview and excite you for the next video, which will have a lot more tips and tricks, and hopefully I'll have my music all worked out as well. So if you guys also have any tips and tricks on that as well, leave them in the comments below. Tell me why those songs might not be playing and what I gotta do to fix that. But I'm super excited to bring you more videos about the Prime 4 Denon DJ standalone, and I'm excited to bring you these videos. So thank you so much, and we'll check you on the next video where I go over this just a little bit more, and I'll show you a little bit more about the features and a little bit more of transitioning and mixing and using this Prime 4 to its full capabilities. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been a dry, simple overview. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you. DJ Martini Midwest Raider on YouTube, DJ Martini Services. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you guys later.